Hello, this is Dr. Sofia Beloka. I'm an elite performer for global leaders, and I adore working with elite leaders who really want to bring their work into a gold level, into the global stage, and also not do it by themselves, but also bring the teams and the relationships that count to them to that next level with them, because then they help also their teams and their relationships to grow and also support them to their targets. So this is the third video that I'm doing for this free video and through emails class that I'm doing on this the theme of February about love. And it's a symbolic way to celebrate the love interactions, the love relationships that we have into our lives, given the situations that we face globally due to the COVID and the pandemic. Whether you are in a lockdown or not in lockdown, this is a great opportunity to reconsider and to wake up into what really builds authentic relationships. So my third tip for this week is let's treat others with contribution and respect on standards. And I'll explain exactly what I mean. So there has been a lot of talks with, I'm talking with clients of mine, and when I have discussions with companies and their culture that they want to build in their company, there have been a lot of talks recently about contribution and respect. And many people feel that the contribution is vanishing in today's world, in today's relationships, and they really try to consider ways on how to get it back. So in fact, acting with contribution is key to forming literally authentic relationships, whether in personal stage or in professional stage. And instead of being superficially polite and nice, we contribute really more by paying attention to other needs or priorities and being able to see how they are and what would they need in a given moment or a situation, in a crisis or no crisis. And when we treat others in a way that really contributes to their life, we can then start opening ourselves from a very authentic intention and from a very connecting communication, and then we start opening the window about building authentic relationships, and this creates congruency in our own self. So as mentioning the word congruency, I mean bringing in balance and in agreement our logic with our really desires, so our tangible and our intangible intentions and targets. Because literally often what I do often with my clients is we specify and they express their tangible outcomes, but what they really forget to mention is their intangible and well-hidden intentions. And this is the secret in order to create an authentic connection and authentic global leadership and performance in today's world. So those who are considerate, intimate, and reach out to contribute maintain literally stronger relationship with others and are respected more by the other people, and they receive that recognition that they also want from the other people, which literally doesn't come from the other people, but it comes first from themselves, because they have created that authentic connection and congruency, as I mentioned, in themselves first. So every day I give a practice. If you want, the practice for today is to check with ourselves and ask, who can I contribute to today? To who can I give a vaccine of kindness and help or love, as I call it? I had the inspiration this week to give that injection of love and surprise to some clients of mine, to some prospects that I want to work with, leaders that I would love to work with, and to some friends. So I went last week and I discussed with a very famous chef here in Brussels, and I asked him, I want to do something special for a specific special group of people. Let's brainstorm on what I could offer them, because I really want to offer them a vaccine of surprise and love. During this pandemic and lockdown that we uh, live, don't underestimate that even if somebody's living and experiencing this pandemic single or in a couple or in a family, and having also relatives away, maybe it's an expat or whatever, everybody would need and use right now a vaccine of kindness, of love, and of surprise. So I started from yesterday, today, and I will still do tomorrow, delivering myself those little gifts, sweet gifts that for me represent that vaccine injection of kindness and love to those people that I intended and I connected with them. And it was very nice experience. So by doing this practice that I just mentioned, by asking yourself, who can I contribute to today? To who can I give a vaccine of kindness and help? This can be very appreciating and very well received by the majority, but still there might be few people that could take it wrong, might feel a bit suspicious, might close down, and that's fine. Because those few on the other side, however, those few might make us consider our willingness for contribution and kindness as a way to stop us. We might feel that we were rejected, abandoned, or we lost something. We lost maybe our dignity. And it's not like that, okay? Don't destroy your willingness for contribution because some few didn't receive it your way. It doesn't matter. Don't shut down. Because if you shut down, this can bring up a shadow of ourselves or trauma or wounds and wake up some memories in a way that, as I said, shut us off. And this can cause us trouble to create those authentic relationships and create us trouble in relationships that we were just opening to receive and to give, and it might fill it up with fear. However, I want to take this from this video. We are still losing to our fear. We are still losing to our fear. By acting while we're afraid and where we will be paid back. If you act while you're afraid, you will be paid back. So still losing to our fear. I promise you that, and I'm sure that you have already experienced it in your life. You can just recall moments. So one reason that we might be hesitant to truly consider the needs of others is that we want to avoid suffering or loss. But we can receive great blessings, and one way to do it is by first offering something worthy, contributing with a service, with an intention, and then you see that what happens. So building an authentic relationship is really adopting the attitude of the most important priority to me right now is to contribute, to impact, to influence, to lead, to help, to be thoughtful, to love, to respect, to show kindness to others. Therefore, how can I do that? By helping the other people's priorities at the same time and exchange. That I have also this important priority. This is a way to contribute with ourselves and our service and our legacy into those who really count and we consider. And it's a way also to combine our holiness with our humanity. And this is how we become authentic. This is how our mind, our body, our spirit come alive. You feel it. You come alive. And then peace comes from relationships that invite us to be authentic. Relationships that invite us to be authentic at the beginning might be also fearful or triggering. And that's the amazing thing of relationships, because when we consider and we really realize the relationships that we have to give and to grow with, we connect with ourselves and with the others in a deeper level, and we become more alive with what we want to bring and to create and to service. And we create beautiful experiences and beautiful events and beautiful learnings. I wish you a beautiful Saturday evening. May you receive as well your own vaccines of contribution and love and respect and kindness from other people. And maybe also you give your own vaccines to the other people. Have a good evening and enjoy.